So before I get into today's episode of the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt, I need to say that whoever set this audio, y'all need to be fired. Bro, that was crazy. I thought I was tripping, so I downloaded 2 different streams of it, right? I downloaded 2 different versions of the anime just to see if it was fucked up on either end, because obviously we have alternatives to getting our anime. But the way that this happened, it was so odd. It was like a 6-minute span of just super duper offset audio, and it tripped me out, bro. I almost felt like going to reset this audio myself, because I mean, sure, I probably don't know how to do that correctly, but fam, it doesn't take a genius. Well, this is the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt, but that's besides the point. It doesn't take a genius to know how to properly do audio. And you guys had 2 weeks where it was perfect, right? Everything was cool. But today, what was up with today? Man, that was so bad. That was so bad. I did not mean to get off topic. I didn't mean to start this off with a rant. I didn't mean to do any of that, but I had to let you guys know what was going on in these streets. Anyways, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and we are here to talk about episode 3 of the Genius Prince's Guide to Raising a Nation Out of Debt. If you are new to the channel and have yet to subscribe, make sure you go down below, hit the link in the description or the red subscribe button. Either one to help me towards that cause of reaching my goal, which is to become a full-time content creator. I haven't done an introduction in a while. Usually my videos used to consist of these all the time, but we haven't done it in a while. I just haven't felt like doing it. Never really seen a reason to, since these are my videos. But I think it's important that we do this so that way we can have a little bit more structure to the videos. Enough of that. Let's get into the episode. So anyways, we start off with a visual of Loa, Ninum, and 2 other people whose names are escaping me, but they do play an important role later on. They were all, academy schoolmates, and they was talking about, yeah, we did this, we did that, and it was cool that they started this off this way because they gave us a little introduction to some characters that we're really gonna have to pay attention to going forward. We fast forward to the present day, and Ninum and Wayne are having a conversation about, man, what's up with this imperial princess coming here and then proposing the idea of marriage, man? This is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm here for this. All of a sudden, they show up ahead of schedule. They kind of flipping their shit and like, oh man, what's really going on? Why they here so early? And then boom, we run into Loa, and to Ninum and Wayne's surprise, they're just like, what the fuck? Loa? Ain't no way. You're the imperial princess and you've been hiding this from us? So Ninum and Wayne have a discussion. There's like, dude, there's no fucking way that Loa is presenting us with a marriage proposal. There's gotta be something. She's always scheming and scamming and scamming and scheming. There's no way that Loa would ever do something like this. I know her. I know what she's about. We were always skating on thin ice, he says. In Ninum's mind, I'm pretty sure she was just like, Wayne, you guys are kind of similar, right? You guys are, you're pretty much the same way. And that's why she kept bringing up the 2 peas in a pod, which also plays a little role later on, because I feel like at some point Ninum was listening in on the conversation that happened at the end, because she kept repeating 2 peas in the pod, but I'll get to that later. So as we get to the dinner scene, right? As we get to the dinner scene, they're talking, and Wayne is just like, there's no way that this proposal is real, right? You have something in mind other than this proposal. And she goes into the spiel about wanting to succeed her brothers, right? She wants to ascend past her brothers and take the throne, because they're having some sort of 3-way battle for the throne, and she needs his help to scheme. Why is this so important, right? Why is this so important? And why would Wayne ever give a shit about this? That's because as we fast forward towards the end of the video, we're not really gonna fast forward. I just want to bring this up so I can match some shit, right? Wayne told her when they were younger at the academy, if you're ever in trouble, why don't you try forcing me to help you? Because you know me, I'm gonna resist. I have my own shit I gotta deal with anyway. The only way you're gonna be able to do this is if you drag me into it, which I kind of figured was gonna be the case. Even as we were watching the episode, I was just like, this is so random. But contrary to that, the thing that kind of had me confused this whole episode was the audio desync, man. And not only the audio desync, but like in turn, the audio being desynced also had the fucking subtitles being set wrong. So it's just, I was all over the place trying to understand, trying to figure out what's going on. But let's not get too much on the tangent. I want to touch on something very important because Venom understands her place. She understands, but I don't think she really knows that Wayne will do whatever he can, like whatever he has to do to make her his bride, right? I mean, I would do the same thing. Have you seen Ninum? We ain't even got to the bathroom scene yet, but have you seen Ninum? Good Lord. Ninum and Wayne's sister were having a conversation, and you know, his sister, she's worried. She's like, man, I don't want to lose my brother. You know, they're over there talking about marriage, this, that, and the third. I feel like everybody's changing on me and I'm still staying the same. And then Ninum was like, nah, you ain't got to worry about that. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be your brother. He gonna remain who he is. You know, he's always gonna have a soft spot for you. None of that's gonna change. His sister was just like, you know, I always thought that my brother would take you as his bride. You guys have always been by each other's side. You've known each other for so long, this, that, and the third. And then it was just like, he did say something that means more to me than any of this. He said that I'm his heart. This episode was really crazy because if we go back to the end of the episode, where we're talking about the 2 peas in a pod thing that I mentioned earlier, I know I'm backtracking super far, but I feel like Ninum had to be listening in on the conversation because, you know, during that little segment that she kept mentioning the 2 peas in a pod thing. That's where I got that. And then also this plays a part into the 2 other academy mates that we saw, aside from Ninum, Loa, and Wayne, right? The other 2. I'm really looking forward to the next episode because maybe we're gonna get introduced to them. Maybe we're gonna figure out the true plan of usurping the empire and having Loa become the next ruler of the empire, because that's what this whole situation was about. That's why they jumped out the box. That's why they had the conversation together. That's why they did all that. That's why Loa planned all of this shit. I think that's what the conversation is gonna be, you know, over tea, because her attendant was just like, you know, the Prince Regent invited you for tea, so we know what that's all gonna entail. Anyways, if there was anything that I missed, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. Also, if I sound a little all over the place and I sound like none of this is making sense, even though it should, because it's just basically a review of episode 3 anyway, it's because I have not been asleep yet. It's fucking 11 a.m. and I streamed till like 5. All hyped up off coffee, but like I said, let me know what you think, man. Let me know your thoughts. And as you guys can see from my rant video yesterday, I'm kind of sick of YouTube and what they've been recommending me, but it'll be somewhere on the screen. But as always, it's your boy xDomoSenpaix, and I will see you guys in the next video.